Those women online displaying themselves, they're succubi. They're not human. You're a fool if you think that's human. A woman doesn't appear in a million places at the same time. Whatever that is, that's not a woman. Right? Because sex is a whim, like obviously. Now, does it rule? Well, what is it that you are if sex rules? That's why the whore of Babylon is on the great scarlet beast of the state at the end of time.
Tell me exactly what that means when you break it down.
Well, imagine that when masculinity degenerates, the state pathologizes. The patriarchy pathologizes. Well, what happens to females? They pathologize too. Well, how do they pathologize? In the direction of disinhibited sexuality. 35% of internet traffic is pornographic.
Yeah, but that's not driven by women, that's driven by men.
It's driven by bloody women too.
Whoa.
Parading themselves. Absolutely. It might be, like, there's no shortage of electronic pimps and desperate engineers, let's say, but that doesn't mean the women who engage in that are innocent by any stretch of the imagination. They're doing the same thing with their sexuality that people granted the talent of intelligence do with their gift. Look at me. It's like, no, wrong. Those women online displaying themselves, they're succubi. They're not human. You're a fool if you think that's human. You're a fool. At minimum, it's a machine-human hybrid. A woman doesn't appear in a million places at the same time. Whatever that is, that's not a woman.
Yeah, what do you make of the OnlyFans dynamic between men and women? The more I look at this, the more I'm getting freaked out. There was a woman named...
Well, you have to stop looking then. Isn't that...
Well, looking at it truly through a research lens, but Belle Delphine, I believe is her name. Back in 2020, she sold 10 million pounds worth of her bath water. So what is that? It's people wanting to consume that thing they can't have, that they have idolized?
Of course. It's people wanting to consume the thing that is denied to them because they hid their light under a bushel.
Because they hid who they could become from themselves and never pursued it?
Sure, and so they're not attractive to themselves or anyone else.
Holy shit. Okay, so hold on.
That's for sure.